Hi there, this is Mark Rivera at genreline.net, and today I'm presenting an off-the-cuff review of Sideshow Collectibles Star Wars Boba Fett premium format figure statue. This is a quarter scale statue that was released recently by Sideshow Collectibles. This is the standard edition, which is available in stores as well as directly at Sideshow Collectibles, and it retails for a little over $400 somewhat dollars, depending on the discount you may or may not get directly from Sideshow if you have reward points, or if you buy it in a retailer outside of Sideshow that may have it on sale. First, beginning with the base, we could see that it has, in keeping with the Star Wars universe, some nice detail in terms of grime and that sort of lived-in world that Star Wars pretty much helped create between Star Wars and Alien. You know, a used universe with things very old. It's not all antiseptic, sort of the way 2001: A Space Odyssey was, which prior to Star Wars is arguably one of the most influential sci-fi science fiction films ever. So now we have this piece here. This is supposed to be, I guess, somewhere in Bespin, where he's probably loading, or after the stormtroopers have loaded in Han Solo frozen in carbonite, he's probably getting on board the Slave One, or at least it reminds me of that. Now you could see over here on top of the base, you could see this type of, once again, weathered gray, I don't know what to call it, just part of the look of it, you know what I mean? And you have the ramp, and you have the boots, which have the green, gray, black painting on it, and then you see the other one right here. And basically there are two keys, and the statue is actually very easy to put together. The this whole body base just slips into two keyholes on the main base, and the main base is all one piece, with the exception of this antenna-like structure that is on the that is separate, and you basically put it on the side like so over here, and it fits in, and you're good to go. You can see, once again, hopefully you can get some nice clearer detail. It almost looks like he's wearing sneakers, you know, especially with the way the soles look. It's a mixed media statue, so you have cloth over here around the body and around the body armor, and you could see, which is something I never really considered, but if you look in the back here, you can see the white, I don't know what this would be called, elastic or something that ties around beneath the kneecaps. So if you're wondering how Boba Fett's armor sticks to his body, it's tied there. And then there are some small pieces which are easy to put in. One goes right here and fits perfectly, and the other two go right here. The box is pretty accurate in terms of showing you where things go. And you can also probably find lots of pictures of, you know, costume photos or whatnot from The Empire Strikes Back, which is, this is the Boba Fett circa The Empire Strikes Back, that would tell you, you know, where you should place these extras as well if you want, you know, additional or better pictures or whatnot. The box is the typical, how can I say this, iconic four views of the figure, you know, which I actually like. So yeah, I hope they never change that, because I prefer that to something else, you know. I didn't even realize that that Boba Fett had a pistol. I just always thought he carried the a laser rifle with him, but that's cool. The pistol does not come out. You could see what ties together his belt over here. There's some cloth, and yes, the Wookiee braids, which are somewhat obscured behind the jetpack, are material. They're not plastic or something like that. The actual missile pack, just push it in the back and it stays there. And then you have the cloak, which is nice and tattered, and it has posable strings on it. you can actually pose it to the way you want, and that goes, there's a little pinhole here, and you just plug it in there, and that's where it goes. As you can see, the helmet is beautiful, very nicely detailed. You can even see the little third eye like imprint at the center, and the antenna does move up and down, and the head does articulate. And this is the rifle it comes with. You can see there's some, I'm not sure exactly whether it's supposed to be just wear and tear from just having a weapon, having to use it and having it knock around perhaps, or whether maybe that's some sort of burn from laser blast coming out of the nozzle and affecting the material around it over a long period of time. You can see the Wookiee braids here as well. In the statue box, this harness is laying just the way it is, so I didn't bother changing it because of that. And also you could see here that basically the hand goes into the hole here, and basically it's pretty easy. This was a little loose, but it's, don't worry, just press it in and you should be okay. And it is connected, but with the wire going in and so forth. Alright, and we're gonna go back to the helmet now. This is what the helmet looks like from behind. Hopefully you guys are getting a nice picture. I have him posed right now on top of the DTOF so that I can do this review with ease and with some stability, as opposed to putting it on a fold-out table or on a shelf that may or may not be able to accommodate the full size of this piece. And I just would rather be safe than sorry. You can see he's got the Mandalorian symbol and whatnot on his shoulder pads. And you know, it's a really good looking piece. Now let me just hold on to this with the other hand, and hopefully I'll be able to show you. The head does articulate like this. Okay, you see that clicking? Alright, and you can, I think the head can move, articulate a bit to the side, and you can move his head up and down, you know, for the desired angle that you think is best. I'm not going to touch the antenna just because I like it the way it is up there. And my old Boba Fett statue, this one I said the antenna seems very secure, and it does not feel at all like it's going to break off or something, but nevertheless, I once had a Kotobukiya Boba Fett where I just touched the antenna and it popped off, and so ever since then I am very squeamish about touching such things. Once it's all set up, Fred, you're going to have to take my word for it that the antenna does move. The viewfinder antenna, you can move it down front, or you can see it on the top. Alright, and so again you can see some more detail over here. And overall I'm really happy. Here's the back of the statue, and the back of Boba Fett's costume here, and basically that's it. You know, this is a great looking statue. I highly recommend it if you're a Star Wars fan. I got this a few days ago and just put it together today, and I'm very pleased with it. So this has been my quick off-the-cuff review of Sideshow Collectibles Star Wars Boba Fett premium format figure. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you again. Bye-bye now.